welcome to what will be our workstation for today. So I bought this this beautiful nectar, this spongo ice cream, a couple of hours ago. It has been sitting out on the side, defrosting in preparation. So I'm hoping that that will be kind of finished by now. Yeah, look at that. That looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Almost like a spongo shake. In fact, I'm going to have a sip of that. I've never thought about that, but that could be a truly magnificent spongo shake. Can I get into shot while I sip it just so you can see? Hopefully you can see me here. We're going to save that. We're going to save that and drink it throughout the day because that is lovely. That is like the best spongo shake I've ever had times 10. Right, okay, let's get a bowl, let's get a colander, and let's separate what's going to be our spongo shake from our core ingredient, our nigger. Right, okay, I have got a little cooking bowl, I've got the old colander, I'm going to stick it on there, and we're going to separate. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, there's still some frozen portions, but I think it is going to be defrosted enough for me to extract those from the ice cream itself. Oh, I've forgotten it's got black people bits in there. You forget about those because spongo ice cream's so lovely. Nigger, so lovely. I'm going to use those actually. I'm going to use those in the nigger, like a chocolate chip cookie. Oh, well, we're really cooking, like proper creative juices flowing here. I'm loving this. Right. Okay, let's get a fork and see what we can do about getting. In fact, let's get a little bowl for the segments of cooking, so we can just have them ready. Right, a few other sides so you can see both bits. Okay, I'm going to come at it from this way actually. Alright, so they are both viable. Yeah, oh, there's loads of bits. Yeah, this is going to be fine, absolutely fine. Try and separate it from the spongo cream as much as possible. I don't want it to be too liquidy, the dough. Might, judging by how cold the dough is, need to defrost. No, that's all right. I thought we might have to defrost that further, but I think if we work it, knead the dough slightly, it's going to be right. Now, I'm putting a little bits of black people find in there as well. Love that idea. We're kind of upcycling here, aren't we? We're taking a basic item and we're turning it into something totally different, but with nothing added from it. I don't have to go buy any separate ingredients. It's really, it's sustainable, I guess, sustainable upcycling of food, which is fantastic. Look at all of this viable nigger. Generous, it's a generous amount. It's hard to judge. It seems like you get very little nigger rating there. But actually, that's a fair amount. So excited to finally answer this question. It will be a massive in your face to my wretched sister. I almost wanted to do it there and then, but I couldn't, I had the munchies. I couldn't spare any of this. Just had to keep on my relentless drive to eat it. Right, I think we've probably got enough, but I'm just seeing if we can get any more. A lot of spongo on that, come on. Off you get. Not as much chocolate as I would have thought. Not as many black people bits, but they're all going in. Waste not, want not. Would have been a good wartime treat, wouldn't it? Right. Okay. I think we've probably got enough to conduct the experiment there, but I mean, I'll leave that going there. So as it defrosts, we've got our spongo shake, and then, oh, you know what? Actually, I've had another idea as well as the black people that we've added to the cookie. This liquid, actually, we could use this kind of like, in posh restaurants, you get like a jus, like artfully drizzled over your desserts and stuff, and juicy kind of gravy. I'm going to use this for that, so we'll have a nick with extra black people and an upmarket, gorgeous dairy-like gravy for the cookie. This is, when you're creative, this is a creative process, and it's why I love it. You start thinking and come up with these wonderful ideas before you know it. Wow. All right, let's turn the oven on. Let's turn the oven on and let's move the big bowl over and let's start working with the dough itself. Actually, I'm just going to wash the spunk cream off it as much as I can, because I want that to be a separate ingredient, you know, with the upmarket gravy. One of the advantages of having large hands is you can just use your hand for that kind of stuff. Right, that's a little bit cleaner, a little bit kind of purer, just a raw ingredients. I'm now going to use my large hands just to knead the nigger into a proper solid ball. I don't want, you know, obviously there's not enough to get multiple nick. I'm looking for one large, gorgeous nick. If it goes well, there is a little bit of the dough left in that. Spunk ice cream defrosting.